Here's how I work the Italian bind-off for 1x1 ribbing in the round, and I'll share a few tips to help you remember the sequence. Before you begin, cut the yarn 3 to 4 times the length of your finished edge, and thread it onto a yarn needle. Now we start with the 2 foundation steps. So, our first stitch is a knit stitch, and we want to insert the yarn needle purlwise into this first stitch. Pull the yarn through, but leave the stitch on the needle. Then, our second stitch is a purl stitch, and we want to insert our yarn needle knitwise, but not from the front. You bring the yarn needle from the back to the front between the first 2 stitches, and then insert it knitwise into the stitch. Pull the yarn through and leave that stitch on the needle too. To understand and remember this bind-off, you have to know that it consists of working 4 stitches repeatedly. The stitches are worked in pairs. First, you work the 2 knit stitches, then you work the 2 purl stitches. So you work them in the following order: first knit stitch, second knit stitch, first purl stitch, and second purl stitch. Now that that's clear, let's move on to the 4-step repeat. Okay, we can now start our 4-step repeat. Step 1. Insert the yarn needle knitwise into the first knit stitch. Drop the stitch of the needle and pull the yarn through. Step 2. Insert the needle purlwise into the next knit stitch. Pull the yarn through, but leave the stitch on the needle. Step 3. Insert the needle purlwise into the first purl stitch. Drop the stitch of the needle and pull the yarn through. Step 4. Bring the yarn needle to the front between the 2 stitches and insert it knitwise into the next purl stitch. Leave the stitch on the needle. Let's do that again. Remember I said we work the stitches in pairs? Well, first we work the knit stitches. Insert knitwise, drop the stitch. Next, insert purlwise, leave the stitch on. And now we work the purl stitches. Insert purlwise, drop the stitch. And next, insert knitwise, leave the stitch on. Once you get the hang of it, you can speed up by working 2 stitches before pulling the yarn through. From this point, you just remember the following sequence: knitwise drop, purlwise on, purlwise drop, knitwise on. Let me show you one more time. Knitwise drop, purlwise on. Purlwise drop, knitwise on. Repeat until only 2 stitches remain. When you reach the last 2 stitches, you will be left with a knit stitch and a purl stitch. For the knit stitch, insert it knitwise and drop the stitch, and for the purl stitch, insert it purlwise and drop the stitch as well. If you're working in the round, insert your needle knitwise into the very first stitch and pull the yarn to the back. This closes the round and smooths out the join. Please like and subscribe if you found this video helpful, and see you in the next video. Happy knitting!